the Wenlock River. I've done heaps of videos on the freshwater side of the Wenlock. I don't talk much about the salt. I've been fishing the salt for years. This is the first time I've caught it on video. I'm joined in my boat by Paul the Codfather Grey. Dossie's in another boat with a couple of other mates, and we hit Mapoon, the mouth of the Wenlock River. Guys, the fishing's unbelievable. Check this out and hang around to the end, and I'll talk about the lures and the tackle we use. You might be surprised, but awesome Barra session, the mouth of the Wenlock River. Check this out.
We just drove the boat from Weipa up to Mapoon. We had dew in the boat from a dewy night, and every bit of dust has stuck to this boat, and it is just a mud bath. And we've got to fish in it all day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, fucking broke too early. Came back for it. Came back for it. Yeah, real nice.
Busting all up along that bank there. We haven't touched that yet. We've got about half a dozen or so.
Drop an anchor in behind you there somewhere.
Yeah. Just bought a thready too. We've got a big thready for dinner.
Yeah.
Perfect. There we go. Nice fish.
That's fine. Fish on. It's a big blue. Oh no, it's not a blue. It's a threadfin salmon. You legend.
Little threadfin salmon over on the Wenlock River here. Just little soft plastics up into the draining creek bed there where the bait fish are busting up, and there you go.
Oh, that was a Barra. Nice fish. He's jumping out the other side of the boat, mate. Barra. Whoa. Boomba! Thank you very much.
Eyes on. Perfect. There we go. Nice fish.
What?
And he's on. Oh, there's a bloody croc behind us.
Oh yeah. Popped up too.
Yeah, he's just
Come off the bank.
Yeah. So fishing the draining creeks up the Wenlock River again. Got the Berkeley 3-inch minnow and pearl on the 1/6 jig head, and just saw a bit of a dirty water line there at the start of the creek, and threw in a bunch of bait fish, a couple of little jigs, and there you go, little nice little barramundi straight onto the straight on, and we even just had a bit of about a 4 metre croc come down the bank behind us. So he's on.
Oh, there's another nice fish. There's another beautiful fish. Yeah, straight away. Straight away, get out there. Ooh. Oh, Dumby.
And this is a nice barra.
That's a good barra.
Oh. This is a nice fish.
Take your time with it. Whoa, that is a nice fish.
No, you don't. Oh, come on. Might be the keeper I've been looking for.
You're nervous, aren't you?
I am very nervous. Very, very nervous.
This is going to be Paul's PB Barra. And it's a good fish. No, not quite. Landed. Yes! 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 Fuck, I was nervous. Wow. That's a Barramundi. Oh yeah.
That's the one.
That is the one.
Wenlock River, Barra. Nervous as anything bringing this one in, but a bit of teamwork here with Mark and we boated it.
Gotta love Cape York.
That's the one.
Love it.
Oh yes, Wardy. Oh my God! Oh yes! Yes! Love it! Hookups. 2 in a row.
What a fish. Starting to get sick. So fishing drains up the Wenlock.
Doesn't get any better.
How'd you catch him, mate?
Little Berkeley white pearl paddle tail, about 3 inch, 4 inch, on a soft plastic, throwing up in the draining creek there, and Bob's your ankle, your way for it. Looks like he might have got a little bit of a touch up this one. Might have been nearly crocs bunch.
Yeah, look at that.
Yeah. Beautiful fish.
Drain fish in the Wenlock.
Doesn't get any better.
Doesn't. More distance. I need more distance. Need more length.
Hey?
As some of the ladies have pointed out to me previously.
There we go.
That's it. That's the spot.
Oh, he's on.
There you go.
That was fairly straightforward, mate.
It wasn't hard. No. Throw the lure and wind it in.
Straightforward.
Look, what we've done today is we've come up one of my favourite rivers on Cape York, which is the Wenlock, and we've been here all day. We left Weipa at 5:30 this morning. There he goes. We left Weipa at 5:30 this morning. We came and hit this at high tide. We picked up some Barra. We picked up, well, we had a really good session on Barra. Then when the tide dropped, we got a threadfin salmon. We got a big bite on Barra, and we just worked our way back up the river. And the thing about drains is they really fire when the tide drops, but they fire even more when the Barra are ready to push back up into them. And the tides just turned and started to run back in really hard. And this tiny drain just here that I'm showing you right now, we've pulled over 30 Barra out of this one drain alone. So we've probably caught 60, maybe even more fish today in general. But as soon as the tide turned and started pushing up that little drain, all the Barra lined up, and the fishing's just been insane. We've had a ball.
So there you go, some fantastic action from the Wenlock up in the salt water. And Paul and I just used soft plastics predominantly all day. And what we were using Z-Man minnows. So they're a 3 or 4 inch, they're a 4 inch. No, they're a 3 inch. They're a 3 inch lure. My favourite colour was the sexy mullet and the electronic chicken. And Paul was going most of the time just for the white one. And we were putting them on a 1/6 ounce head because we were fishing draining creeks. So if we were fishing in snags, I'd go a lot lighter because I don't want the 1/6 ounce head sinking too quick in the snag. But because we're fishing draining creeks at low tide, a 1/6 ounce head ideal. And on a 2.0 or a 3.0 hook, it rigs up perfectly. This is a 2.0 setup with electronic chicken, and that's just your perfect setup for that size lure and that size jig head. The rods we were using, keeping it really simple. This is a Team Daiwa setup. It's a 3 to 5 kilo rod. It's a 2500 reel. It's got 12-pound braided line on it, and we're using 20-pound fluorocarbon leader. We like to go for a really hard fluorocarbon because the Barramundi have really raspberry teeth that cut through the line, and they've got really sharp gill rakers, so a fluorocarbon leader is really important. The fluorocarbon leader gets shortened every time we catch a fish because we have to cut the damaged line, and we often end up with a really short leader that we have to lengthen again. So the length of the leader wasn't too important. But I've got to say, these fish were absolutely on fire. So when they're a bit shy, I like to go for longer and sometimes an even lighter leader. But these fish will just throw them into these creeks and they'll jumping all over it. So look, real simple gear. You don't have to worry about the big bait casters. You don't have to worry about 25, 30 pound line or anything like that, or really heavy leaders. Go light, catch a lot more fish and have a heap more fun with them.